Let's get it. Let's get it. We about to get it started in a minute. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share the video. I'm trying to see if we in a new season. This season 4?
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Up next, it's our main event between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Green Bay Packers. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And away we go from Wisconsin. Brooks now on the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Fight, 60. Ready, ready.
Back to the air, Love. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
10 cycles. Hut, hut.
Loves to throw again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Come on, set. Watch out, black. 95. Ready?
Love now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Old Holcomb there on the stop.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
50, great. 43 rail. Hut.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of 2 brings up 3rd down and 8.
Claws, 10. Set, go.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Ready?
Love throwing on 4th. Pass brought in by Watson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and
Double,
10.
38.
24-yard line.
Down. Set, hut.
To the air with Love. Right back to Watson. This is caught. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a loss of 2.
Chop, 17.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Set.
Here's Love. Another drop.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
That was
Should have been an error.
That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Right.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on their pick, but the offense still out there, and they're looking for
Here we
6.
go. 52 black, yellow, 43.
4th down, here's Love. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now Rodgers on his 3rd and short. Throw left side finds Freiermuth. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So that connection for first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at first down here. Trying an inside give to Warren. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2.
To throw is Rodgers. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Rodgers out of the gun on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. Gets it to the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is Savion Williams on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Ready.
Love looking to pass. Finds his man. It's Crab. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Striker, 3, set, go.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
A loss of 1.
43 rail.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Love on 3rd and short. Brought in right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. Five still to go here. This is second down.
Shot, 17. Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Drill, 52. Hut.
Shotgun now for Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Love now off the play action. Through left side to Watson. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
45. White. 22 needle. Hut.
First down throw. Here's Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this second and inches.
Down. Set.
Jacobs running behind center. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Love from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Ready.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Let's go now. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. And he will get a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get their first points of this game just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. First down. Here's Rodgers. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Steelers calling their first time out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Rodgers from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. picked off by Evan Williams. And the Packers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. The Packers take over first
One last
and
play
10
before the break.
at their own 34-yard line.
Come on, set. Hut, hut.
One final shot before the half. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Showing a little burst so far. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45, very nearly to midfield.
We got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
His charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. It's caught in stride by Freiermuth. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third
We'll go with a design keeper. It's a gain of 4 there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good for us.
To the air on first down, Rodgers. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
On second and 10 now, Rodgers. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hurry.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Yard line.
Shot. 17.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Set. Hut.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. They're working a couple yards past the line. Hit applied by Keanu Benton.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good for a Packers first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
Love now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 52 blue.
What is you doing? Trying to waste the time? Do you need to win there? I can let you get the win.
It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the
You
fourth.
do this all day, so you do this all day. You waste the time. You get on Madden and waste the time. You garbage. You can win it, man. Go ahead, man. Y'all niggas is horrible, man.
Ready, set.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. On the move, past the 40. And he is down to the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
50. Here we go. Set.
They stick with Jacobs. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Working quickly here. Throwing, it's Love. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! And the Steelers will have the football shy of the 20-yard line. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Warren. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
319.
And the defense choosing not to let the 2-minute warning run just yet. So they're going to call time. 2:06 left in our contest. Offense to the line. 2nd down.
319.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Just a couple seconds before the 2-minute warning, the defense calls a timeout. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. He's back to throw. Complete beyond the marker.
Get your bum ass off the game, making my team look bad. Only thing you do is short passes all day. You fucking garbage. Get off Madden, man. You get on the game and waste time. Y'all niggas is ass, man. I wasn't even gonna do this. I wasn't even gonna waste time. Bum ass nigga. Get your ass off the game.
Take this on the road. And it still shows up as a victory for him, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board.
That's why I don't like playing this shit, son, because you bump into niggas like that, son, they'll waste the time. Like, that shit get me sleepy, tired. I'm about to do one more to get off this shit, man.
The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Green Bay. Built on the side of the old Gator Bowl and incorporating a few pieces of that former stadium in its design, this is Everbank Stadium. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Jacksonville. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, run! Son.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, so hot. Check smash. 13, Luke.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. That is caught. It's Travis Hunter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Rip, 23. Side. Go. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. Got his man. Thomas has it. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Easy. Read a 44. Here we go.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, go. 30 left. Go. Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, Soko, so hot. 11. Sink right. Here we go.
3rd and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. Catches maybe close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That going right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Steelers.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Offense in the hurry up here.
18 more yards. That's another Steelers 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Galloping inside the 40. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. And that is the end of our 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Want Black Ops after this?
2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, that's exactly how a defense should adapt as the play progresses. They blanketed everybody in coverage, but still kept all eyes on the quarterback to keep him from breaking containment. He got out for no gain. That feels like a sack for those defenders.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Steelers 1st down.
Gainwell is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers finish off their opening drive.
Chris Boswell.
Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
34-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
On red. Turn, this is hot.
Lawrence Lawrence to throw it. That one's on the mark to Cubby Myers. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. Hang with us. More football coming up from Everbank. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Hey, I'm gun. Son, it's hot.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Flush down out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Hey, son, it's hot. Go, let's go. Here we go, son.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Red on red. 30 left. It's hot. 11 Agate. 13 Luke.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Think right open. Go. Hey, kill.
Here we go on 4th, Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. On 2nd down, Warren gets it again. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Steelers first down.
On 1st, it's Warren again. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
319.
Warren once more. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. They stick with Gainwell. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. But let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Washington now to return. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Hey, Ron.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball left side. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Hits him on the out route. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Gainwell. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Run for Warren here to stop the third. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
The Steelers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Steelers.
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
They'll air it out on third. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Working quickly here.
12 yards.
Now Gainwell. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. This is Warren, headed right. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. It's Warren on third down. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll go again with Warren. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Play action here with Rodgers. Bails out of the pocket quick. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To the air on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. Now Boswell on to send this away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead.
Okay, ready? Hey, go! Hey, Ginger, top!
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hey, Soko, so hot. Hey! Think right open.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Gets everything he has under this one. This is caught inside the 15. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
57 yards. That's good for a Jaguars. First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Fred on red. Hey, Soko, so hot.
They'll run, ATN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been...
And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
On the return, here's Gainwell. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. All right, they bought him a little room. That run good for 6 on 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Steelers holding a 4-point lead. Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll run with Warren. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He'll look to throw it. It's caught by Wilson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. Now that was a big 3-yard gain because of instead of a turnover on downs, partner, it gets him the first.
It's a gain of 3. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
Now a give to Warren, coming right. And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
319!
On 2nd down, Warren. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Setting up to pass. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And it's going to be a win for the Steelers. He gets them the first, and they can run this clock out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And the Steelers 1st down.
Design quarterback run here. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down.
We're about to do one more to go to Call of
This
Duty.
is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, Every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start, all about how you finish.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
Let's get it.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off from Acrisure. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Now here's Lamar. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's third down.
Quarterback of his renowns, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. He rolls to his right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers force the turnover on the first series of this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline.
He runs it across. Touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
First down, here's Lamar. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up third and very short.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're left with fourth and short.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. And he's off the mark, no good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's second and 13. Rodgers from the gun. Caught into the hands of Freiermuth. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 11 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, Rodgers. Rolling left, buying some time. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Headed out right. Now he takes it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That was crazy.
The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Warren running between the tackles. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going for it. It's Rodgers. Throw caught by his running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for us Steelers.
Hand off here to Gainwell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan. That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They'll go for it. Rodgers. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
On second down, here's Henry again. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Back to the line they come, second down.
That's right. You at? 180. 180.
Lamar now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Third and long for him here. On the move, hit it right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And this kick works out pretty well for him. It's blown dead at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. A give right side to Gainwell. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. This one falls incomplete.
Pete, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Rodgers going to throw here, third down. Flushed out of the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it. They're going for this. He's got his man. This is Austin. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror.
And the Steelers
First down. Here's Rodgers. Buying some time right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Throwing again, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Here he goes, third and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force fourth down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Hey, what is? Finish up. Hey, middle.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Finds the in route complete. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. This is caught, going right back to Andrews. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Lamar out of the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. A run for Warren here to start the third. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10.
Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Brings up third down.
Here's Rodgers. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Looking quickly here.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Steelers.
Here's a design run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's a give inside to Gainwell. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. Man, the Steelers have a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
All set to go now from the 35. This is Warren, headed right. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He goes to the hurry up here.
15 yards on the play. That's another Steelers first.
Staying between the tackles with Gainwell. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Rodgers. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
So that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Check 3rd.
He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Getting out to his left. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the
Yes, sir,
field
right.
with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey, middle. 13.
Now Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Jackson to throw it. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And this one doesn't go far.
Positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards. Didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
At the 38-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the pistol, Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there. Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47th. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Ravens leading by 6. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Trying down the middle with Henry. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He rolls to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. From the gun, a run for Henry. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Hey, come on. No.
He's back to throw. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch.
He was quiet mostly the whole game. Come on, man. Y'all niggas be killing me. Y'all niggas be killing me, man. Stop it, man. For real. Stop it, man. Stop it, man. Stop it, man. For real. Man, we both didn't score since the 1st quarter, man. Stop it, man.
Out of the gun, Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Lining up to take a knee on second down. This one left for Lamar. So the Ravens will fly home with the win.
Like, comment, subscribe. I'm about to go over the quality.
Because I don't imagine